Hello and welcome to the first lecture of this course, Section 1, Introduction to AWS, and this lecture is about Introduction to AWS, that is Amazon Web Services. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services and it's a subsidiary of Amazon.com. AWS is the biggest infrastructure as a service provider in the world. So IaaS is infrastructure as a service. In IaaS, you can provision instant computing infrastructure and manage it over the internet. So no need to buy any hardware or no need to manage any network. Here you can rapidly scale up and down, that is size up or size down. And here's the best part. In IaaS, pay only for what you use, pay as you go model. The cloud computing service provider manages the infrastructure and network. Almost everything that comes under infrastructure is maintained by the cloud provider. Amazon.com is one of the most valuable brands and there's no doubt about it. It is well placed in the top 5 brands by Forbes along with Apple, Google, Microsoft and Facebook. Let us check this in terms of market capitalization of other big and established retailers. Kohl's, you must have heard this name. Macy's, you may have heard. Target, most of you know. Costco, and then finally the biggest one of these brick and mortar retailers. Amazon has a higher market cap than all of these 5 big retailers combined. Okay, so this is the summary of this screen. Now let us see AWS market share in infrastructure cloud. AWS has the biggest pie of the infrastructure as a service market. In case you are looking for a comparison, here's the other top infrastructure cloud providers: Alibaba, IBM, Google and Microsoft. And AWS has a greater market share than all these 4 combined. So from here you can easily understand that AWS is far ahead of its competition. Now here's a question: who is migrating to AWS? Who are the customers of AWS? Companies of all sizes in every sector, whether they are well-established enterprises or startups, it doesn't matter. They are moving to AWS cloud. And not only private entities, even governments are also joining the AWS cloud wagon. Startups like Uber, Slack, Airbnb and Spotify. Enterprises like GE, Unilever, Netflix and BMW. And not only private entities, even government is not left behind when it comes to migrating the workloads to AWS. NASA, the famous space agency of US federal government. FDA, again one US federal government entity. Food and Drug Administration. Then ESA, that is European Space Agencies, all are on AWS government cloud. Even UK Ministry of Justice is on AWS cloud. Why companies are migrating to AWS? So let us try to answer this. Here are the 6 reasons why companies are moving their projects, their workloads to AWS. So the first one, agility. In this age of competition, if you are not agile, you cannot survive. Performance. You will perform better in AWS than in any traditional compute data center. Elastic. You can scale up or down within minutes. So this is one of the best feature which AWS cloud provides. Focus. You can focus on your business, not on maintaining the infrastructure and network. And finally, the economies of scale makes you save money. A lot of money is saved when you are not investing in your own data center or in traditional data center, and it is highly secured. We have already seen even governments are relying on AWS. Let us see a few of AWS trivia. AWS was launched, it launched its first service, Amazon S3 Simple Storage Service, in 2006, followed by Simple Queue Service and Elastic Compute Cloud, that is EC2. As of today, Amazon has 90 plus services in its ever-growing list of services. From the basic storage and compute solutions to the most advanced AI or ML, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and virtual reality or augmented reality services, AWS truly understands the pulse of technology. Here are a list of most popular services. S3, that is Simple Storage Service, EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud, ELB, Elastic Load Balancer, CloudWatch, that is Application and Infrastructure Monitoring, CloudFront, a global content delivery network, and RDS, that is database, relational database services. So we will learn about all of this and many extra apart from this in this course. A few examples of ML AI or VR AR based cutting edge services that are offered by AWS: SageMaker, DeepLens, Lex, Poly, Recognition, Sumerian, Lambda. These are quite new services and a bit advanced in nature. So just know about these services, but these are not, we are not going to cover, we will cover only Lambda, basics of Lambda. Rest others are part of advanced course. Hope you are excited enough to dive deep into the AWS journey. So see you in the next lecture. Thank you.